What's up, you guys? It is Monday evening. Just got off work. It's been a long day. I did not sleep very good last night, so I've just been very tired today. And it was a busy day, so I didn't really have time to like rest or anything like that. But anyways, work went well. I got up this morning and came and did 45 minutes of walking to get my steps. So I'm almost there, so I don't have to stay late and do anything. So that was the plan, so it worked out well. So I came and got my steps done this morning. Fixing to head home, eat, and chill. Gonna relax. I have upper body in the morning training, and then I'm gonna do some posing and obviously do some walking to get my steps. Had my check-in this morning with coach. That's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So we checked in this morning. I dropped another like 1.8 pounds from last week, 1.7, 1.8, which is great. He wanted to hold steady too, so he didn't change anything. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. No more food, no food drops, no cardio increases. But he wanted to hold steady and then check in again on Thursday. So this will be the first week that I'll have 2 check-ins so far in this prep. But he wanted to check back in on Thursday just to, make sure I kept dropping this week. And depending on how Thursday's check-in goes, we may or may not have a refeed. So that's exciting. Part of me is like, I'm fine, like I don't really need it, feel like I want it necessarily, like I'm not begging for it or anything. But if my body needs it and it would be good to help, quote, jumpstart my metabolism a little bit or whatever, how all that works, which is fine. I mean, I'll obviously do it if he wants me to, but I'm not like, super elated about it, because also I know when it comes to refeeds, most people, when you have an influx of carbs, it tends to make you more hungry. So like you get to eat more food, which is great, but after the fact, it almost makes you want more. So that's like one little negative side of it. So anyways, that's what we're dealing with this week. So I'll let you guys know how the check-in goes on Thursday, if we change anything. But I was very glad we didn't change anything this morning. I could deal with less food, that's perfectly fine. The cardio, like the steps, we're at 14,000 right now. 14,000 a day, every day. So no matter rest day or not, 14,000 steps. That is a lot. I have it just depends on what I'm doing that day at work. Like if I have a lot of training appointments, then I get more. But if I have more desk work, charts, stuff at the office, it's like I just don't get up and move that much. So it's harder for me to get it. That's why I have to come this morning and walk for 45 minutes to get my steps. And I have like a long walk in the middle of the day. I have to take like our deposit to the other side of the hospital, and that's it takes me a good like 8-ish minutes to get there and get back. So that's a good 15-minute walk, and I still do that every day, yeah. So but we're okay. I'm just really tired today, but maybe I just didn't sleep well last night, because over last week and stuff, I wasn't too exhausted or anything. So maybe I'll rest well tonight and have a good day tomorrow, and feel like I have the energy. One thing I did want to update you guys on, so I showed you some of my supplements last week, or the first video. So 10 weeks out video, I showed you guys my supplements, and I've been taking morpholine, which is a fat burner, and I take it 2 capsules twice a day. Well, I was looking at the ingredients yesterday or day before yesterday, and I did not realize how much caffeine was in it. Like, I just didn't notice that. Like, I looked at the ingredients before, but I just missed the caffeine. Well, in 2 capsules, it's got 200 milligrams caffeine. Yeah, that's right. So I take 4 a day. So that's 400 milligrams caffeine. And then he has me taking a green leaf extract with 100 milligrams of caffeine before cardio every day. So that's 500 milligrams of caffeine that I've been taking in. Plus, if I have pre-workout or energy drink. I don't have an energy drink every day. So like today, I haven't had to eat anything because I was like, I don't need anything after all that. But it's like the caffeine really hasn't affected me. Like, I don't really feel the effects of it that much. And I never have. Like, caffeine, I just feel like doesn't affect me that much, or not in a sense that I notice it. Like, it may affect my sleep and stuff, but as far as me feeling jittery or super high energy or anything, I don't really get that effect from it. But I figured I would have noticed something with that, so I don't know. But yeah, I told my coach that today, and he was like, yeah, he said morphine is very strong. He was like, you definitely want to cut back on like your stimulant consumption. So I may be doing like a half a scoop of pre-workout, if anything, which I don't do a full serving of that anyways. A full serving's 2 scoops, so it's 300 milligrams, and I only normally just do 1 scoop anyways, so I'm probably gonna half that, because part of pre-workout is like just a placebo effect of just having something to take, and you know, the taste, and just kind of like quote gets you ready for the gym. So I may just drink a Gatorade Zero, or just do like a quarter of a scoop or something, just to have a little something, but I'm not really, you know, using it for the stimulant necessarily. Yeah, so we're gonna cut back on that, and definitely not have any kind of energy drink on my rest days if I can handle it. Today was a struggle. I really wanted one, I really did, but I was like, Bethany, no, you've had too much caffeine already, even though you can't tell it. But part of with the energy drinks too is just, I just like the taste. Like, they just taste good. So it's just the placebo effect, I think. Like, it's be the same thing as if I had a diet, like a Diet Pepsi or something. But I didn't have any of that today, so I was just wanting something besides water, I think, to drink. But I didn't have anything, so we're gonna go have a Pepsi Zero when I get home, which is a little bit of caffeine, I know, but like I said, I just don't feel the effect, so it'll be okay. But anyways, we're gonna head home, eat something. I may record at the house, I'm not really sure. I may just chill, but I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Good morning, you guys. I'm on the way home from the gym. I'm not holding my phone, I'm just talking while I'm driving before anybody comes at me. But I went this morning, I lifted upper body. I did about 15 minutes of posing. My routine's really coming together. I'm getting really excited about it. I think my posing looks really good. I'm gonna have another session with Lauren probably in a week or so. warm-up, like dynamic warm-up and band mobility routine for you guys, and that's going to be in a different video. So I've got 2 more videos recorded, my upper body warm-up and then my lower body glute activation routine that I always do before my leg days. I have that recorded too, and those are going to be 2 different videos on their own. Oops. So I got that recorded this morning too, so I just had to edit those. OMG, it was doing so good. Okay. So I just need to edit those and post those this week as well. But we're on the way home, fixing to eat something. When I train early in the morning, my coach doesn't like me training fasted, so I eat something, but it's not a lot. Like I had 2 rice cakes with a half a tablespoon of peanut butter, and then some like daily turkey meat, turkey breast. So like not even 300 calories worth of food. So I just don't like to get up earlier to eat and then wait for it to digest before I go lift. So I'd rather just snack on something, because I do wake up hungry most of the time. Like I've always been a breakfast eater, so I'm always hungry in the morning. So I like to have a little something to eat. And I've made the mistake before of doing pre-workout and training fasted, and it makes like I got nauseous, like especially doing like leg day, I'd get nauseated. So if you get nauseated from pre-workout and you don't eat, that might be why. But so we didn't do any pre-workout this morning. But so I got up, got it done. If only I could just sit and do nothing the rest of the day, because my energy's like. But we went by the gas station. I had to get gas and had to get, Coke Zero, This takes me back to my first prep, because I would always, I'd get up early in the morning, go work out at the gym I worked at. I'd get up early and go work out first thing. I would stop by the convenience store on the way home and get me a Coke Zero. And I would torture myself looking in the aisles of the convenience store. The aisles, whatever, where the candy and the chips and all that stuff is. I would torture myself and just look at it. And then eventually I'd buy one thing. I'm like, I'm gonna have this post show. But I didn't do that today. I just walked straight in, went to the fountain, got my drink, went straight to the register. Didn't do that. But that kind of takes me back, because that was my routine. Like on my days that I lifted in the morning, I would always go and get a drink right after. Because I like me something fizzy, It just helps. It's a little treat. But went and got that, so that's nice. But I'm gonna eat, get ready for work, head to work. I have 5 or 6 appointments today. I have 5. So somewhat busier day. It's gonna keep me up and moving, which is fine. Because in my mind I have to check in with coach again on Thursday, and I'm just like, I have 3 days to like kick my own butt, so I have another drop. So either he doesn't change anything as far as calories and cardio or anything, and I get a refeed possibly, but I'm not really worried about that. But I'm like, I just really don't want anything to change if we don't have to, It's like I feel like if I had a choice, I'd rather him cut food probably than increase cardio, maybe. So, because I still have a lot of tricks up my sleeve as far as increasing my volume with some of my foods that I haven't really taken advantage of yet. So we've still got some tricks up there, but like I said, don't want to ever want to take it too far, and you just there's a bump. You kind of just have to get used to being hungry. Like it's just part of it. Like you can't always use all these volume tricks and these diet hacks to to push through. You just kind of got to embrace the suck and just get it done. I mean, you just kind of have to get to that point. But anyways, I did want to tell y'all I had my consultation last week for my suit. So I'm getting it from Toxic Angels Bikinis. I'm not going to tell you the color. I'm going to do the whole reveal thing, so y'all are just going to have to deal with it. But I did a consultation and like picked out my connectors and the color, and she helped me with like my bottoms because I'm so tall. she wanted me to, I needed like the more high rise in the front. And I'm getting like the high hip bone like connectors. So I'm glad I did that with her, because I wouldn't have got like that coverage that she recommended to me, because I just didn't know. But with my legs being so long and stuff, I just kind of need a little bit more coverage and stuff than girls that are shorter than me. But anyways, that is supposed to be due on like February 25th. I have to go on there and confirm my bra size and my high hip bone measurement, and just measure that just to confirm. And it's gonna have room for adjusting a little bit, so as I get leaner I can adjust it if I need to. But that's really exciting. I'm really pumped about that. It's a really nice suit, because even my first show that I did, my suit, I got it used off of Poshmark because it was cheaper, and I wanted to see if I even wanted to compete, you know. So I hated to spend all this money on this new suit and then, you know, do one show and that'd be it. So I got more of a not as blinged out, and it was, the bottoms were a Brazilian cut, and that was before I really knew, you know, all the different cuts and styles and stuff. So I got the pro cut this time, which is what most amateur NPC competitors, that's what they wear. So I got that. But that's exciting. I did order a few things last week, so that stuff should come in this week, just various items, and I'm going to show you guys those when they come in. Just kind of go ahead and getting prepared, just so I have everything, all my ducks in a row, and everything come in early, and so I don't have to stress. So that's what the plan is. But I'm getting excited, even though I'm exhausted. It's okay. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I'm gonna drink my Diet Coke and eat some food. Okay, bye. What's up, you guys? So I just received this package in the mail. I ordered it actually like Saturday, so it came really fast. But I got me some new like tennis shoes for cardio specifically, because I've started having blisters on the bottoms of my feet, like the balls of my feet, just from walking so much. But they've gotten better. Like they started, I think like early last week, they were really, or no, not this weekend, but the weekend before, they were really bad. Like we played ball one night, and then just between that and me walking on the treadmill to get my steps, like the balls of my feet, I had like a blister on both of them, and it was like painful, like to walk. But eventually, like they got better. But I didn't know if it was, you know, my shoes or just how I was walking too. So I've been trying to be more conscious of how I'm walking on the treadmill, which sounds crazy, but I've been trying to make sure I like step with my heel and then walk. I don't know, just to maybe take some pressure off. Maybe that doesn't really work that way, but I'm doing what I can, you know. But anyways, I've gotten better. But these shoes were on sale, and I've seen a couple of people wear them around here, but there's a girl I follow on Instagram that she swears by them, and they're the only shoes she wears as far as like to work out in. But they're not like a training shoe like for lifting, but they have different styles. But they're called APLs, Athletic Propulsion Labs is what it says. But they were 50% off, so that's why I got them. Because the ones I have are Asics, and I love them, and I've had them for probably 5 months or so, 4 or 5 months, which isn't that long, but I've been doing a lot of walking, and I wear them to work. So, and you're not really supposed to, my mom always told me, don't work in the same shoes that you exercise in. So I break that rule anyways. Because I'm the type of person, they have to match. So I get black or gray or something like that. So I got these to try, but they're called APLs. So they're just basic black lace up. So they're supposed to be, I mean, they're more of like a runner type shoe, I think. You know, they've got some flexibility to them. So I will give you guys a review. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow for the first time when I go do cardio and go to the gym. But I won't wear them to lift in, but I'll wear them for my cardio from now on and see how they feel. I may wear them to work too, or I may just keep my Asics and wear those to work. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm just not going to wear a pair of shoes to work and then take another pair of running shoes to walk in. I just can't do it. It's just it's just aggravating. Cat, what are you doing? Cypress, what are you doing? This is my little crazy cat right there. Anyways. But I want to show you guys these, so I'll give you guys my review after I wear them for a week or so. We'll see how they feel. But my feet have been, they're better than they were, so they're not hurting anymore. But I want to show you guys that. And then also this. So this is, I wear these scrubs 2 days a week, like I work rehab, so I wear this 2 days a week. Look at this. This is like sad. And if I have my phone, like I'll put my phone in my pocket down here, they're like, it like pulls them down. Like I have to like hike my pants up to be able to wear them. And yeah, they look like high waters when I do that. But they're massive. And I'm like, is there gonna come a point where I can't wear these at the moment? But they're still hanging on, but they're very loose. But it's so cool though. I love it because I specifically remember, like, I got these in college because we had to get them for our internship after I graduated, and there's been times where like they were tight, like on my butt. They were very snug. So it's just crazy. Like, it's cool to see how you change in clothes, obviously. But anyways, I'm being a dorky. But a dork. I'm being dorky, just ignore me. But I slept better last night. I did take melatonin, but I got like 7 hours of sleep. I was still tired this morning, but I had to get up at 5 a.m. So I just feel like I'm gonna be tired regardless, you know, having to get up earlier. But I went this morning and walked for 45 minutes before work, and then I worked all day, and then I just had I walked for like 15 minutes right after work just to finish getting pretty close to my steps, but I'm almost there because I just plan on doing a little bit of meal prep. Alright guys, we've got a little bit of cooking, meal prep going on. I've got these turkey burgers cooking right now. Don't mind my burnt looking pan. But these are already pre-made turkey patties, 93% lean, 7% fat. I haven't really done those very much often, but I did find those in the freezer section. So we're cooking these up. Got some meals situated over here. These two are for tomorrow, and then that one's for Friday. I just want to go ahead and make it since I had everything out. But I've got one turkey burger. This is just squash and onions with some green beans, and I'm going to put an English muffin with that. That's going to be my carb source for that meal. And this one we've got just deer meat, venison, squash and onions, and potatoes. And similar with green beans, the same thing. We just got, a little bit of the butter spray that I put on top, and the sugar-free Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. As far as my seasonings go, for the turkey burgers, I just did the goat, butter, garlic, salt, Kinders. This stuff is phenomenal. And then a little bit of seasoning salt on those. So nothing too crazy. And I've just got garlic salt and, regular Himalayan pink salt on the green beans and stuff. But what I wanted to mention about this is my sauces. So my Carolina Gold that I have on there, the sugar-free. So for 2 tablespoons, it has 2 grams of carbs, 15 calories. So I do not measure my sauces. I have just always eyeballed them. And not long ago, I was like, I need to actually measure these and just make sure I'm not overdoing it. So I put my normal amount on there and I weighed it just to see. And it was not even a whole serving. Like it wasn't even 2 full tablespoons. It was like maybe 1 tablespoon. So 1 gram of carb. So I don't measure my sauces. I've never been one to overdo like condiment sauces. My sugar-free ketchup, barbecue sauce, mustard's pretty much free for all. But these I don't really, I don't overdo them, so I don't measure them, and I don't put them into my macros, my FitnessPal for the day. And I've done it that way forever. So I've been that same way, so I'm just going to keep it consistent and do the same thing. If you start out tracking them, you're going to need to keep tracking them, because if not, it's not going to be accounted for and your calories are going to be off. But I have one of these sauces twice a day, maybe 3 times if I do like egg whites with some sugar-free ketchup. So maybe 3 times a day I have some kind of condiment. So it's pretty consistent day to day. So I don't track it. I don't measure it or put it in there. It's kind of like how I told you the other day with my fish oil. It's got some fat in it, but I take it every day. So there's no point in me putting it in there because it's just like my baseline as far as my total calories for the day. So I just want to tell you guys that if you're not good at eyeballing stuff yet, especially if you're just starting out with measuring and weighing things out, and measuring your portion sizes, you might need to weigh it for a little while and actually track it, or get out your tablespoon and measure it out. The scales, weighing it on a scale is going to be more accurate than a measuring cup or tablespoon, but it's not a bad thing to do for a little while, just until you get used to it. And even like with my meat and stuff, I could probably eyeball it and get pretty close to the number of ounces that I need, but I'm not going to do that. But I probably could if I had to. So it's just the more you do it, obviously, the easier it gets, and the more you can look at it and kind of tell how much it is. So just wanted to give you that as that little tip. But just getting these meals situated for the next couple of days. So some of these are going to be for Rex as well, but turkey burgers. I made these potatoes over the weekend. I made 2 of those little bags that I had showed y'all in my previous video, if I can open it. And I have all these potatoes left because I apparently thought I needed all these carbs, which I don't really get to eat. So I don't know why. I made these Sunday, yeah. And he hasn't eaten much of them either, but so I have a bunch of potatoes left. But they're going to get eaten. They're probably not going to stay super, super fresh within a day or so, but it's okay. But I wanted to show you guys this little meal mini prep for the next day, because I'm gone from the house. I'll leave by 8 a.m. No, 7 a.m. I'll leave by 7 a.m. and I will not get home till 7:30 p.m. So I pretty much pack all of my meals. Like my breakfast, like I told y'all before, I normally will do like cream of wheat with some protein powder in it, just because I will eat it in the car on the way to work, because it's just easier. I don't have to get up extra early, cook egg whites, sit down and eat them, and it's just not as easy to eat those in the car versus oatmeal or cream of wheat, with some almond butter. So I will actually get that somewhat set up for in the morning. Like, I'm the type, I like to sleep as late as possible and get out the door right on time. And I need to kind of break that habit a little bit and be okay with being a little early, but I want to get as much sleep as I possibly can. I've just always been that way. I don't know why. I'm not late though. I'm always on time. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, But one day it's gonna bite me in the butt, because I'll have something unexpected happen. So we're gonna try to get ahead of that before that happens. So anyways, I will probably see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning. I just finished doing about 40 minutes of walking just to kind of get my steps. Fixing to eat some breakfast. We've just got cream of wheat, 1 scoop of the Pea Science vanilla, the gourmet vanilla flavor, a little bit of egg whites, and then just some almond butter on top. So I'm fixing to eat this. I haven't eaten anything. I did that fasted. And then I've got glutamine and my aminos in here. I'm finishing drinking those. We're gonna eat this. I have a client at 7:30, so I got 15 minutes to eat this. And then after I train her, I'm gonna lift legs. So go ahead and eat some pre-workout meal, so it has a little bit of time to digest before I have to train. So we're gonna do that, and I'll talk to you guys later today. Hey guys, so I just wanted to share this little haul with y'all. It is mail day, so I may have ordered a few things and they came in the mail. So I just wanted to show you guys the products that I received. So first I'm going to start with Raw Nutrition. So I ordered their vegan chocolate protein. I've had their vegan vanilla before and it's good, but I really like their whey, the dark chocolate, but they were currently out. So I went with the vegan chocolate, and this is better for me anyways, just because I'm trying to do without dairy. So I've still been eating whey protein, but it is probably better for me to switch to vegan completely, because I've just been trying to cut out my main sources of dairy, not every single thing. But anyway, so we got that. I'm excited to try it and compare it to the whey and see if it, it's pretty close to the same flavor. We've got creatine, so the daily staple. I take this every single day. It's unflavored, so I normally mix it with my EAAs. So creatine, is great for muscle building, muscle protein synthesis. Quote, it makes you retain a little bit of water, but none really to notice. And it pulls the water into your muscle cells. So it's not like you're holding extra fluid on your body. It's intramuscular water. So it's in your muscles. So obviously no negative side effects. But this is one of the most researched supplements there is out there. And people live by it. It's like you take 5 grams a day is what you do with creatine. And then we have EAAs, so essential amino acids. So these are great for muscle building, muscle recovery. It's a great thing to drink like during fasted cardio in the morning. If you don't eat anything before you do cardio, or if you train fasted, it's a great thing to incorporate just to help, maintain all the muscle you have and not, quote, burn any of it off or lose any of it. Not the right words, but you know what I mean. Helps you maintain all of your muscle mass. But I got the pineapple flavor. I haven't had this one before. I've tried the strawberry lemonade and the red slush. So I'm excited to try this one. I wanted to do something different. This does help with muscle soreness as well, so it's great for just overall recovery. The main thing I wanted to share with you guys about these products though is I currently have a discount code for Raw Nutrition. So they have an athlete search going on and I applied for it, and I guess I don't know if everybody gets a discount code or you have to make it to a certain point, but anyway, so I have a discount code. I put it in the description down below. It's for 10% off, but it's BK Cox. So BK just like my Instagram, and Cox my last name. So if you do place an order with Raw Nutrition, I would really appreciate it if you guys would use my discount code. Obviously you get 10% discount, but also you support me and help me to possibly become a sponsored athlete by Raw. So I'm really excited about that. That's a really cool opportunity. But I really do believe in these products. Their motto or the morals behind the company is real and raw ingredients. So none of the proprietary blends or all of these random ingredients. They're in there for a reason. They're properly dosed for the product, for our consumption. So, and they're all about being genuine and authentic, and that's exactly what I want to portray, to anyone that I come in contact with. But, through my YouTube and just overall in your life, if you can't be yourself, then what's the point, Being genuinely you, authentic, real and raw to everybody around you. There's no room for people being fake or anything like that. So, but I want to share with you guys that. So I ordered these products from them, just restocking. Obviously I currently have the creatine, and I'm about out of the vanilla protein, so I got the chocolate. I wanted something sweet. Also, I'm gonna do this one last, but I got these like meat sticks. So this is a different company, but they have original flavor teriyaki. They have like 5 or 6 different flavors, but I love these things. They're like a healthier jerky Slim Jim type thing, but they are lower in sugar. So one stick is 120 calories, 8 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of protein. So it's just a good thing to have in the afternoon with I kind of had this and like 1 or 2 things together as like a snack in the afternoon. So it helps me hit my protein for the day. And it's low carb, and they're good. They're actually really thick meat sticks too. They're not just they're not as thin as a Slim Jim, so they're a lot bigger and meatier. So they have, it's not like you're eating nothing, you feel like you're eating a little something actually. But I like these 2 flavors, so I ordered both of those. And then these are from the same company. But hey, Cypress girl, what are you doing? I'm just gonna bite Ma, But I ordered these from them as well. So these are an energy drink, but they only have 100 milligrams of caffeine. So that's mainly the reason I ordered them. They sounded really good. They're strawberry lemonade, strawberry pineapple. strawberry pineapple, 100 milligrams of caffeine, but it's based on their sharp nootropic. So a nootropic basically helps you with alert, helps you focus, concentrate. It's just a great way to, if you have a hard time, if you get distracted, have a hard time focusing, it's supposed to help you with that. So, but these, since I'm taking a fat burner and some other things with caffeine in them, I wanted something with less caffeine. So that's why I bought these, because most energy drinks, have at least 200 milligrams. So I wanted something a little bit lower caffeine. Don't you bite me. Don't do it. Get out of here. But I'll let you guys know how they taste. I haven't had them before, so brand new thing to try. And then this was really interesting. So this is Protan. So this is like a big time tanning company, and they do this DIY kit. So you can order, this kit, and you'll do your own tan the day of the show, the 2 days before, versus having to make an appointment to get your tan done, and have to worry about being somewhere at a certain time and running here and there. You just do it in your hotel room. You have to have somebody help you to apply it. So you have these 2 applicator sponges that you would use, because the tan goes everywhere. So my mom or my husband are going to be helping me with this, because you have to put it every place, everywhere, because almost everything's going to be showing because you're in a bikini. So anyways, but I'm going to go through these real quick with y'all. So this is the Get Buffed. So this is the pre-tan body scrub. So it's an exfoliant. So I think you can use, I guess, the whole week before. I know the last couple of days before the show. But it helps, get any dead skin off, helps smooth your skin, so the tan will go on evenly and look, really smooth and clean. But this is a really, cool product to have. And then we have the 2 different tans. So this is the base coat. So this is the one you'd put on Friday, the day before the show, possibly Thursday if you are really pale. So I don't know where I'll be in that area, but this is the base coat, and then you have the top coat. So this is more of like a foaming mousse that you put on top of this base coat. So the base coat, I know a lot of people, they rinse it the next morning, and then they might reapply it again. So it just depends. I'm gonna have to do some research and do it the right way, because you obviously want to make sure you're dark enough to be on stage, because once those lights hit you, it just washes you out if you're not tan enough. So we'll definitely get some advice from some experienced competitors, my coach. We'll talk about that. So those are the 2 tans. This is the Show Shine. So it's like a posing oil. So it just gives you that glossy look. So you're not just tan and like a matte finish. It kind of gives you the glossy, just really pretty look. So this is the Show Shine, but it's like a spray. You just spray on your body and massage it into the skin. So it helps you have some sheen, that's what it says. And this is really cool. So this one I was like really excited to get as a part of this kit. This is called Bikini Bite. So it is a suit fastener. So it helps your suit to stay on and stay in place and don't move as you move on stage. So it's a roll-on, and you just roll it, I'm assuming I guess you could put it everywhere, but I don't know about the edges of your suit, and it helps, helps the bikini stay in place. So this was really cool. I've seen people and hear people talk about getting glue for their suit so it doesn't move. My first show, I did not use any. I didn't know much about it, but now we do. So this would really help hold that suit in place as you move, so it doesn't move with you. But this was really cool to get as a part of this kit. But I think there's enough of it to maybe for 2 shows. I'm not really sure. I know they had an even smaller kit you could buy that they call like a 1 show kit. So I'm assuming I'll be able to use this for more than 1 show. But this is really neat. I've never done this before. I got an actual spray tan last time, and it did not go well on my skin. I turned green. So we'll see if I have better luck with this. And there's always going to be somebody there doing spray tans, so I guess if I had to, I could go get touched up, but hopefully this will work just fine. My coach, this is what most of his athletes use, so maybe it'll work well for me. And everybody that I've follow on Instagram and YouTube that have used this really like it and they approve of it. So maybe that'll be the case. And it's cheaper than getting an actual spray tan, so that's always good. I'm all about saving some money because prep is expensive. But so I wanted to show you guys this because it's really cool. But we're getting close. Tomorrow's 8 weeks out, so I wanted to go ahead and order this and kind of get things in order. I told y'all I placed my order for my suit, so that's scheduled to come in on time. I need to look into jewelry and see about what I'm going to wear for that. And obviously we have our heels. So we're just kind of getting things along and along. I'm going to try to go ahead and get them now. When I ordered this, I got obviously the women's kit. The men's kit was out of stock. So apparently it will go out of stock. So I'm glad I went ahead and got this just in case. So I wasn't scrambling last minute. But we went ahead and ordered this. But I just want to show you guys this little haul of things that I bought. Love getting mail and packages. But I'm fixing to go take a bath. I've really been enjoying these Epsom salt baths and reading my book and just relaxing in the water. And it requires less energy than taking a shower. So that's where we're at as far as energy goes. My steps, I'm at 15,000. So we're over our steps. So we got them well earlier in the day. So that's good. So I have to be walking around the house tonight. I'd much rather be over than have to be walking around this house for 1,000 steps. That's miserable. I ain't got time for that. I'd much rather just be laying down. But we're gonna take a bath and relax the rest of the night. I may pick y'all up tonight or probably tomorrow. Probably finish out the vlog tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Yeah, but I'll see you guys in the next clip or whenever that is. Video, I'm fixing to eat my last meal. It's kind of late, it's almost 11 o'clock. But we're eating just kind of like we went and played ball, so just got home, just been chilling. I'm pretty awake, so I may just stay up. I'm gonna fold some laundry. I'm more of a night owl. Like if I didn't have to get up so early during the week, I would stay up later and obviously sleep later. But so on the weekend I tend to stay up later than normal. But so just gonna stay up, finish this last meal and do some laundry. I'll show it to you guys. So this is just like protein ice cream. So I did use the raw vegan protein, the vegan chocolate. So first time trying it, it is good. You know, vegan protein tends to have that slight chalky taste, just barely, and it's barely there, but it's very good. You know, not bad at all. And then I've just got 1 caramel rice cake with about 3 ounces of banana just to top it off, just to have me a little bit of a topping. And I may I've got some sugar-free Hershey's chocolate syrup. I may sprinkle that on top too. I blended this with ice and a little bit of xanthan gum. It just helps to thicken it and give it more of a creamy texture, and with unsweetened almond milk. So that's just what this is. I'm gonna eat this, fold some laundry, and then get to bed. But I just want to close this video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just watching me talk about random stuff and not really have a point sometimes. But I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Just like the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, just to support me. I would love to, you know, get this channel just to continue to grow and hopefully, you know, get it to where it's, I don't know, you know what I mean. I just want to get it where I can reach a lot of people and hopefully impact some people and put out some good videos for you guys. So as always, if you have anything you want to see, just drop a comment down below and I'll gladly do that. But I'm gonna pick up the camera tomorrow and we'll start our next weekly vlog. We just hit 8 weeks out, so it's getting good, single digits. Just gonna keep grinding it out. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.